All right, so something like a basket could work out, but that's a whole lot of repetition and a whole lot of detail. The form is really good, but you'd have to spend a ton of time getting that regularity. So if you're somebody that really likes measuring things out using a protractor, okay, so it might be okay for you, but it's gonna be challenging to really draw that and make it not just look like a flat circle or a pattern. Same with like a tile. It might be attractive to you with the pattern, but it's going to be hard to draw that and look like anything other than like a flat pattern. It's going to be hard to give it form, and that's really the point of assignment 5, to learn or keep learning how to draw form, 3 dimensions. Anything with multiple materials is a little challenging because you got to make each of those materials look different. That's a hard thing to do. Sorry, it's too close. This has rubber, foam, metal, chin rest. I'd say probably skip something like this. It's also a really odd shape and form. It's not regular. Metal is hard to draw because there's just so much highlights and lowlights. This type of metal, not the worst because it's a little bit muted, but you're kind of setting yourself up for a really big challenge when you're taking on metal early on. Same with glass. That's why I got these out. You know, it's going to be a challenge to draw the clear, especially because there's just so much highlights and lowlights. If you're going to try to draw something like nail polish, just like with the hot sauce, you want to have the jar filled up because then you're really just drawing a matte color, which is easier. Brush, it's still pretty flat, so you might have success with it if you really push the shadows, like on the edge. But that's a lot of little fine detail, fine line work to do, so I don't know if it would be the best thing to draw early on when you're really capturing form and focusing on form. Maybe it would be a good challenge down the line. And I would just say generally, this is something else that has like multiple materials, so it's more of a later challenge down the line, not when you're just really trying to focus on capturing accurate form. And also it's really small, and anything really small, diminutive, is going to just pose more challenges unless you're enlarging it on your page. You're just going to you're going to have to get really in the weeds on tiny little marks. And right now I would rather you guys focus on things where you can really emphasize the accurate form. Same story with like drawing anything complex, like a musical instrument. That's my fiddle there. Beautiful thing, beautiful object. I can understand why somebody would want to try to draw it, but there are so many components to this. So right now I really would rather you guys focus on something that has fewer components, more basic shapes, and that's why I described it that way in the write-up of the assignment. Okay, I hope this makes sense and I hope this is helpful. See you later.